What's this? What's
They found out I was pirating Premiere. So I gotta re-pirate it.
Your app will be disabled in 5 days.
Yeah.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev. Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 162 of the Reasonable Doubt podcast. As always, we are your hosts here, Seek Riff.
J Money.
There it is. NPR. You gotta have a dry mouth if you do an NPR. Well, hello there, folks. Today we're gonna be reading a little story.
Yeah.
Take you on a
Just
ride.
breathe into the mic a little bit.
We could do an ASMR.
What's the day today? Thursday afternoon.
Thursday, April 10th.
Snowed today. I'm not bothered though because I do NPR. Not upset about the snow outside in late April.
You know, you can't enjoy the sunshine without a few cloudy days.
So my fucking
So, anyways,
my chef.
yeah. No, we're not doing chef talk again.
We're not doing it again, but I gotta bitch about him on
All
here.
right, you get 2 minutes.
Fucking 4 weeks in a row, nothing but closes. Not a fucking
Quit.
BD in sight. I know. I'm thinking I should just leave his ass.
They're relying on you too much.
I think. Yeah,
That's
you're
what
right.
you don't like, not even in a workplace thing.
I don't like it ever. Don't rely on me.
Don't rely, because you can depend on him. You can't rely on him.
Yeah, there's a difference.
There's a difference.
If shit needs to happen, I'll get it done. But don't be fucking
But don't
relying on
schedule
me
it.
all the time. Yeah, like come on.
You're like a last minute
When you
10:30
need someone-
phone call where I'm like, I need someone.
Right now, and I'm
Right
like,
now.
cool. I'll drop everything and see you in 5.
Yeah, he'll do that. But if I'm like, every Saturday for the next 6 months, can you do this thing for me? No.
No, yeah. Can you do the worst shift every week for like a while?
For a while.
No. Nope. I don't want to.
No. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, fuck. How's work? How are things? What's been going on?
Things
again?
are good. I saw some of your road rage today.
What about? Oh, like while we were driving?
Yeah, like 10 minutes ago.
I was heated. We were talking about restaurants and one of them that's failing horribly.
Yeah, and
Yeah. Needs to be closed and reopened with a cool name like Acadia or Astria.
Or Savor.
Savor. Yeah, something weird like that.
Amuse.
Close it, get rid of all the staff.
Just boosh.
Boosh.
Yeah.
You'd have to do a fully French. So, like, no chef talk, but I will talk food real quick.
Okay.
I've been diving into cooking for the last few days.
Yeah, you've been cooking on your own. I saw it.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Good.
And I've been
It's fun.
especially enamored with the concept of confit.
Yeah, I love coffee.
Yeah, just cooking things in duck fat.
Mm-hmm.
Really low temp for 2 hours.
Yeah, and then if it's completely submerged in duck fat and you've cooked it in it, you can put that in the fridge and it'll stay fresh for like 2 weeks.
Oh, because it seals in the duck fat.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's why people started doing it as like a food preservation. I think
Yeah.
you can even keep it out of the fridge. I think.
Huh.
And then
Yeah, because there's no oxidization.
people were
at all.
like, actually, it's also delicious as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like corn. It's like salted beef.
Yeah, one thing I really want to do. For anyone who doesn't know, duck confit is a famous French dish where if you cook at about 80 degrees Celsius, you cook typically a leg of duck submerged in duck fat for about 2 hours. It's really low and slow, and then you pull it out, sear it, cover it, flip it, finish it off, and then plate it. Mm-hmm. And it comes out like a mid-rare kind of thing. You plate that with like basic ass entree shit, potatoes, some broccolini, some stupid shit that you get, whatever, it's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I have been looking and I really want to find how to do this. And I don't give a fuck what anyone listening thinks. I actually couldn't give less of a fuck what you think. I want ortolan.
Yeah?
I want ortolan.
It's
illegal.
super illegal, yeah.
It's illegal. You can still get it. It usually costs you about
It's a lot.
$300 a plate.
It's a lot of money.
And it's $300 typically is like the going rate, and it's illegal, and
It's probably so fucking good, though.
it's apparently one of the best foods ever, and it's an experience, and it's a legend. It's the nectar of the gods as far as culinary goes, especially French cuisine.
Yeah.
They look like what were those little gold bird marshmallow things?
Peeps.
Peeps. It looks like it's like a real life peep.
It is like a real life peep.
Yeah.
And so they blind it, so they think it's nighttime all the time.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
that's
don't
when
always
eat.
blind it anymore. I guess they stopped doing that years ago.
Oh, okay.
It works that
They keep them in the dark. Though.
yeah. So ortolan bunting is the name of the bird.
It's like a little songbird.
Yeah, it's like a finch kind of thing. It's a bunting. They're very small, like very small. And yeah, they put a blanket over it, feed it for 21 days. It'll feed like consistently and become morbidly obese.
If they think it's nighttime, that's when
They
they
just
eat,
keep
So
eating.
they just keep eating.
They
So
just
it gets
keep eating and
obese.
eating and eating.
And then they drown it in cognac.
No, in Armagnac.
Yeah.
Yes.
They drown it in the liquor. That's how they kill it.
Yeah.
And then they roast it, I believe.
It's low and slow roast.
And then
It's supposed to come out gold.
Yeah.
Like golden head to toe.
and I'm pretty sure you hold it by its feet,
You hold by its head.
by its head.
And you-
Yeah, and then you eat the whole thing.
yeah. Which
But
is
apparently the bones are so brittle and small that you eat it bones and organs and all.
it's the whole thing. They literally cut the feet off. What do they cut off the feet and the wingtips and I think the beak.
I think, yeah. And then you just like... Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and it's defeathered and that's it. Organs and everything are in it.
Yeah, bones, organs,
It's
everything.
fully there.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it's soaked. It's like marinated in Armagnac
yeah,
before.
yeah.
And it's the legend is, and they do, this is real, is that it's so disgraceful because of how the animal's been treated.
Yeah, you should feel disgusted.
You should feel disgust for what you're doing, and you're consuming the animal whole.
Yeah, and it's like the
you've
peak of gluttony.
Yeah, you've made it incredibly obese,
Mm-hmm.
and are now feeding on this morbidly obese,
And it's
beautiful songbird.
So tiny, you're not getting any sustenance out of it.
No, it's just an experience. And you put a fucking towel over your head, like this big drape over your head, to eat it, because the thing was that it is so shameful that other
can't-
people,
yeah.
other people can't see you, and you don't want God to watch you do what you're
Yeah.
about to do, which intrigues me. Like,
What if it's shit?
there's no way
Like,
it
what
is.
if you just bite
Every
it?
account I've ever heard of people
then-
who have actually eaten ortolan say
Yeah.
that it's like one of the tastiest foods they've ever eaten their whole life.
What if just like the intestines fall out, like on your tongue?
There's-
You're like, ugh.
I don't think they do though, because it cooks, and all they eat is seed. The thing's just full of seed.
What if it? I mean, it would be like us though to like get invited to eat this with a bunch of people and take one bite and be like, "Oh, I hate it.
God, this is awful.
Ew.
Yeah, ew, what
I'm not
the
eating the
fuck?
head.
yeah.
What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's the thing. You crunch up the skull and everything. Man, what are your bucket lists? Because I've got that. There's a Szechuan rabbit's head dish that I really want.
Yeah.
And
Virgin eggs.
what are virgin eggs?
They're Chinese, I think. They're like soft boiled eggs, but they soft boil them in the piss of young boys.
What?
Yeah. It's supposed to be like a medicinal thing.
Ew. I would
For
try a
virility?
century egg. I would try a century
Is
egg.
that the old one?
Yeah, that's like pickled for 100 years or something. Yeah, I would try that.
What's the one? I think they eat it in like the Indo-Chinese countries where it's fermented and fertilized. They like
That might be a century egg.
that might be it, where they like hard boil it and then ferment it,
Yes.
and
yeah.
it's a duck egg or something,
yes.
and it's got like
There is an embryo in it. Yeah, like much more developed than you would want.
Yeah, and
But
then I think-
apparently they're phenomenal.
no, I've heard they're disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, you got to be like from there.
Huh.
It's like all those fucking Hingadinga people, the fucking Scandinavians.
Oh. Hinga-dinga?
Hingadinga Durgan.
Yeah.
Those guys. They'll eat like fermented shark that they just like dug in the dirt.
Fermented, what is it called? Skull?
Skull sounds right.
Skull. And it's
like-
disgusting.
And it's like ribbony, rotting shark meat. And everyone, like all the locals are like, you have to. It's amazing. You
it's
just have to get over
disgusting.
the smell.
It makes
of
you
rot.
vomit.
And the second anyone from anywhere else gets near it, they're like, ugh!
Yeah,
like
vomit.
they can't even touch it.
Dude, they have laws that you're not allowed to open it in public places because it's gross.
There's the fish as well, surströmming.
Yeah.
So, like,
Surströmming, that's what I'm thinking of.
the fish.
Yeah,
in
it's
the tin.
you aren't allowed to open it because it's disgusting.
Dude, it's like carbonated.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen someone open it, it's like, and it
Yeah.
like sprays a little stream of fucking fermented. What are they? They're like
it's fermented herring, I
it's
think.
herring. Yeah,
Yeah.
like herring strips in there. Fish doesn't need to be fermented.
Ever.
I love
Ever.
fermented foods. Keep the fuck away from
You know,
fish.
it's funny that those fucking idiots up in the air, they love this shit, and it's like every other place on earth.
yeah.
If you talk to them about seafood, the number one mark of quality is
Fresh.
freshness. How long has that been out of the water and not alive? They want it.
I'll eat it alive.
The best fish you'll ever have will be shit that you killed 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. They're like, this is the best way to kill it.
Yeah.
So the body doesn't know it's dead yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So it stops rotting. And then up there, because some guy didn't see the sun for 2 weeks, he's like, bury it in the dirt.
Yeah, bury it in the dirt and we'll ferment it.
Bury it in the dirt. We'll eat it next year.
Fuck. They're so fucked.
Keep fucking fermented stuff to vegetables.
Yeah,
Ferment
literally.
vegetables.
Sauerkraut, kimchi,
Yeah, that kind of
miso.
shit.
Miso has fishbone, ground fishbone that's fermented. It's really good.
Yeah, but now we're talking about parts of the fish.
Yeah, that's different.
Right? Like, that's different. If you, like, had oil, like fish oil in there or something,
Yeah.
that'd be fine.
Yeah,
But don't ferment, like, the meat
the whole thing.
of the fish.
It's
like,
just
organs.
so gross, dude.
It's so fucking gross. I can't stand it.
There are some stuff I would love to try. Insect, like crickets and grasshoppers.
I don't want to eat bugs.
You never do, eh?
I never want to eat bugs.
Why?
I don't know. Because I know I eat enough bugs anyways.
Fair enough.
Like
If you eat bread, you eat a lot of bugs.
chocolate,
Chocolate, yeah.
ground coffee, that's all got roaches in it.
Yeah.
Because we found out through talking to some exterminators that you develop an allergy to cockroaches the more you're around them. Like your body knows
Really?
you'll eventually develop an allergy to them. So when you first start, they don't really bug you if they get on you, but eventually you'll start breaking out in hives and you'll get an allergy, right? And that allergy completely coincides with a developed allergy for chocolate and ground coffee
Because all the cockroaches.
because of all the cockroach bits in it.
Holy fuck! I wonder if I have a fucking.
It's
Cockroach allergy.
really hard for me to buy pre-ground coffee
Yeah.
because I think like fuck, there's roaches in there.
There's roaches.
There's bugs in everything.
There are.
If you look at or you look at those places where they get like peppers, where they harvest peppers in
Yeah.
South America, and they like rustle the peppers a little bit, and just rats run everywhere.
Yeah.
Like all your food touches vermin
Disgusting shit.
all the time.
Yeah, it's fucked up. There's, you know what, a big one I want. You ever seen the live squid stuff in Japan?
Oh yeah. It
would
makes
love-
you a man.
I would love to try
There's
that.
places in Toronto that do it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, we should get those.
we should. It's like a little squid.
Little baby squid, yeah.
And you have to but no, you don't bite it.
you swallow it?
You have to swallow it for the thing.
Why? Because they'll grab your
Because it
throat.
fights back. Its
Yeah.
tentacles reach up out of your throat and try to pull it, and you have to muscle it down.
What? What if you puke?
And you're not a man. That would make me puke. I will be a boy forever.
Yeah.
But just, it's like, no!
No!
You know how scary that would be? You're chilling in the squid tank with your boys.
And all of a
Did you
sudden
get
you're
plucked out and put in front of me?
Yeah. Dude, we should try it though. Do you want
I
to?
would embarrass myself in front of the Asian
Do you want to?
baddies.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I mean, if we get the opportunity, we'll obviously take it.
I'm down.
But like,
That's what I'm saying with Ortolan. I want to find, because it's always
I'd have
if I
to be
get
with
the
other
opportunity.
like-minded people.
Yeah, you'd have to assemble a team of chefs.
Yeah, it would have to be a bunch of people that I knew were cool.
I would. My thing with this is like, okay, yeah, it's always like if I had the opportunity, I would. You got to find the opportunity. I want to talk to people and start putting the word out there that I want.
That you want Ortolan?
Yeah.
Can't you
Someone
only-
told
can't
me
you ship. You have to ship the bird from France though. don't you?
alive.
Yeah, because like they're not here.
They also live. They're especially endangered in France, but they live in West Africa.
Okay,
Ortolan bunting.
that's where you'd have to get it from.
I don't know why you don't. I don't know why you can't just get them. Like, why don't we just farm them? And fatten them for people.
Maybe they're really hard to farm,
You think like they don't breed
Like,
in
maybe-
captivity?
or like you would have to give them such an expanse of area.
Yeah,
Because some animals freak the fuck out
when they're in cages.
when they're in cages,
Yeah.
right? The ones we eat are the ones that are fine with it,
Yeah.
more or less.
Pigeon and sparrow are other ones I want to eat.
A lot of people eat pigeons in the world.
I know.
I forget what they call it. They call it something else when it's food. Like
Yeah.
a cow is beef.
Yeah,
It's called something else. I was talking to an Egyptian guy. They eat a lot of pigeon.
really.
Yeah.
Let's eat pigeon. I want to try it.
But we're not eating city pigeon.
What's your want? Like name like 5 that are big for you that you want to do.
Ortolan's probably up there. I'm not gonna
Ortolan,
lie.
yeah.
It sounds fucking
Crazy.
well. Just to like bucket list it
That's the thing. You
among the right company, be like, I've done that, because that's not like something you tell
can't
anybody.
you can't just tell me. This is the thing.
It's
If-
secret.
What people don't understand is when you're hanging out with a bunch of chefs to be able to say I've had Ortolan,
They'll know what you mean.
dude, that's like pulling out your 3-foot cock and dropping
Slapping
it
it.
on the table.
And then if
being
there's
like,
someone
I
else
had
there-
Ortolan.
If there's someone else there who did it, then you guys get to talk.
You get
about
to
it.
be like, we are above these peasants.
Yeah, because if you're talking to someone who doesn't know what it is,
Yeah.
they're like, "What's Ortolan?" And then you explain it, and they'll just be like,
What
"The
the
fuck is wrong
fuck?"
with you? Why would you do
You're
that?"
like, no, you don't understand.
No, Bourdain wrote about it in a book. I had to do it.
Yeah, this has been eaten by French kings for centuries.
Yeah.
It's since ancient Rome.
I want to get a Reuben from like the Jewiest place in New York.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
I want to go to like. There's a part of New York that's very
like Jewish town,
right?
yeah.
The Jewtown.
Jewtown,
I want to go to
yeah.
Jewtown, and I want to get like smoked meat sandwich from them.
Yeah.
And I want to haggle over the price.
Haggle over the price.
Yeah, I want to haggle there because they'll do it.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're like,
Fuck.
$12.
$12. You're clearly not Jewish.
Yeah, $12. Oy vey.
Hey, be a mensch.
Yeah.
$9 with a side.
Be a mensch. Be a mensch.
That's I want it from the OGs. I want sushi made by like a Japanese like pro.
Yeah.
Like the guy.
I that's a big one for me. Go to Japan and have sushi.
I would even have it here from a guy from there that knows what
If
he's doing.
you'd have to go to Vancouver or something.
Why?
Huh?
Why Vancouver?
Because we're not
that
close
where they
enough
all
to.
are?
Yes. And I've had sushi in Vancouver, and let me tell you, it's
different
miles better.
Yeah, of course. And you're also on the ocean.
You're on the ocean. They
the
have
same ocean.
actual fishmongers. I've had oysters in.
Oysters in like out east would be good.
I've had oysters out east, lobster out east. On the west coast, I've had oysters and shit like fresh from the fishmonger,
Oh,
standing in the fishmonger.
seal meat.
like what we did at fucking
Yeah.
St. Lawrence.
Yeah.
I did that out there in like Granville Fish Market.
And it was good.
It was fucking some of the best oysters I've ever had in my life.
I fucking love oysters.
That's good. Eh?
Seal meat.
I
want like an Inuit to prepare me seal meat.
You know what I would like? the fat from behind the caribou's eye.
The caribou's eye that they
eat.
scoop.
Yeah.
I want like what these guys. I want to find another culture's like thing. Yeah, I want them to make it for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, let me see how you do.
I
this
had
and I'll
like
try it.
I had like bratwurst in Germany. That was fucking good.
Would you ever do? Would you ever like go down to like the Amazon and do bushmeat like monkeys?
No,
Really?
too close.
Really?
That's too close. I see myself when I look at a monkey.
You wouldn't have a monkey?
No, it's
I
too
would eat a
close.
monkey. I would eat a monkey.
Well, one, they're fucking disease ridden.
They are disease ridden.
They're disease ridden. You know how many fucking STDs monkeys have all the time?
You can get AIDS if you eat the brain. And
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I mean. It's close enough.
Yeah.
What do they call it where you go insane from like if you cannibalize brain, you can get this disease where you go nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
You
know.
can eat most human meat and be fine.
Huh.
Like
Would
fine.
you eat human? Would you eat long pig?
If it was like I'm going to die.
Oh, that's rough, dude. I don't think I could do that.
If it was that, okay, I don't think you realize what your brain will let you do if you're on day 6 with no food.
Oh, I've been on day 4 with no sleep.
Yeah, I mean,
I know where I'll go.
you
won't even
kill
think
the guy
about
and not even eat him.
it. Yeah, kill him.
Just 'cause
Roast,
he
roast
snores.
him up and use him as bait.
For what?
Put his head and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a big tasty pile of bait." And be like, "John, get out
Yeah,
there."
you're like sitting in a clearing playing with the dead body because you clearly lost your shit. Like, I'm bait! Then you get killed. Yeah, monkeys are too close. Because I'll see monkeys sometimes and I'll be like, we are not that far.
No, we're not.
I've seen guys that walk like that.
Yeah, I know guys that look kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, go to a kitchen, look at a good dishwasher.
Yeah.
They're kind of like.
Have you seen that fat little Chinese monkey, Zhao Zhao, I think his name is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look up Zhao Zhao. You know a guy who looks like him. He's like
Yeah.
a fat little...
He just sits there.
He sits there, he's got this like look on his face, and they feed him all kinds of treats.
Yeah, go to your local pub. There'll be one of them.
He's
sitting
one of
there.
those guys. He's Barry. He sits by himself.
Yeah, his
63
name's
years,
Barry.
He's 63 years old.
Yeah, just hangs out. True.
Yeah, he loves it. He's like he's a big fan of like one football team
Yeah, loves him.
that no one in London, Ontario.
Big on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, he's like a Bengals fan.
Yeah.
He's the only one here, and he goes to this one bar to watch all the games.
Yeah, and everyone's like, no one wants this game on.
Or he's like a Man U fan.
Oh,
Like
rough.
a North American Man U fan.
Yeah, yeah.
And he goes to the bar at like 8 a.m. to catch the game.
Yeah, and they're like, we're not giving you booze.
He's like, oh, wait.
I'll wait till
I brought
11.
my own.
Yeah.
There's bars that do that.
No, yeah, I
they'll
know.
open up for soccer
Scott's
games.
Corner does that.
Yeah.
Would you ever do dog
Yeah.
in Korea?
Yeah.
I would do dog.
I do dog here.
I'd do cat.
I do cat.
Yeah.
I hear cat probably is awful, though.
Really?
Yeah, they're fucking...
They're gross.
They're not-
They're kind of gross animals. You smell their breath?
Yeah, fishy.
Gnarly. Fishy, gross breath.
I've seen some fat dogs, though.
That I wouldn't
I've
eat.
seen some dogs with roasts on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever see like a big lab?
Oh,
Like
when they're
people
old.
fatten up a
yeah.
lab. They're all slow moving, but they're like a tree trunk.
Yeah, they are just built like a tube.
Yeah, fucking. They're probably delicious.
You think so?
It's a lot of fucking-
no, I
it's
think
a lot
they're
of dark
gross.
meat.
Gross. They gotta be gross.
Dogs?
Yeah, too. The meat itself is lean. I'm thinking that's all like subcutaneous fat.
Yeah, like it's probably like lean dark meat,
Ugh.
which is good. I like dark meat.
I don't know. What have you been up to? What's new in life?
Well, not much talking about eating animals.
Yeah.
What animals you would eat? Would you eat elephant
Oh, yeah.
with like a slice of trunk?
Yeah, let me say this. There is no animal off the savannah I wouldn't eat.
Yeah, eat leopard.
Leopard, zebra, elephant.
Zebra is actually probably just banging.
It's probably awesome. I've had horse.
What's horse like?
It's good. I had it in Montreal.
Yeah? Were you so hungry
What?
that you could eat a horse?
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'll
edit that one.
I will get rid of that. No, I had it in Montreal and it was really good. I went to I can't remember his name, Chef Danny Smiles and Chuck something. Anyway, they had horse on one of their restaurants menus. It was really good.
It's probably good, yeah.
Yeah, the French are big on it.
It's probably like, I don't know, you have like this initial reaction of like horse. But for some reason we've just drawn this like arbitrary line of like what's food and what's cute.
It's stupid.
And like horse blurs.
Yeah,
It's
because
at the blurry part of that line.
it's a livestock animal. Mm-hmm. It's livestock. Just
It
like
is.
a fucking cow, just like anything
Yeah.
else. The goats.
I mean, I eat rabbit. Rabbit's awesome.
Yeah, rabbit's delicious.
Yeah.
You ever, like, goat's good?
Goat's great.
You know, we eat fucking baby cows that we trap inside of boxes and don't let them move. We eat baby sheep,
I know, it's delicious.
and they're all delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bread that up, fry it up.
Awesome.
Awesome. Speaking of that joke that didn't land earlier, I landed what I thought was a fucking fantastic joke, and I thought I had the perfect audience, and he didn't get it. You want to hear the story?
Yeah, lay it on me.
So there's this guy at the bar at the place I work at,
Yep.
and he's like clearly like he's like having a day.
Yeah.
All right. But he's like wearing like sort of high vis clothes and stuff. He's clearly like a blue collar guy.
Yep.
And it was slow. So I'm talking to him with our bartender. And she's like, well, what do you do? And he's like, oh, like I work on the railroad. And she's like, oh, yeah. Like I knew someone that did that. There's some pretty long days, right? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, what are your hours? All the live long day? And he looked at me. He's like, I don't get it.
What?
He didn't get it. And I was like, oh, like he's just being an asshole because he's heard this joke a million times or whatever. And he's like, I don't get it. And I was like, you've been working on the railroad all the live long day? And he's like, nah, I don't know, man.
What a fucking retard.
I know. Of course, I'm standing there with a goofy fucking look
That's
on my
fucking
face.
actually ridiculous. That's dumb.
Yeah, he's stupid.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But like, I'm sitting there like, because I thought I just dropped like an all-timer, like a joke that I was going
Yeah.
to tell my kids about.
Yeah.
And fucking nothing from the bartender either. Wow. They
Dude,
were like,
you've
"What?"
been missing. You
Dude,
know what
I
it
have
is?
been missing.
It's because Josh became a corporate slug.
That's not it. I still got it. I'm in a rough patch.
The
with
joke,
jokes right now.
the joke has been among all of his friends when he's not around that we just say that Josh is a corporate sellout. And look at the sadness on his face. I can see you.
Yeah. So what? So I'm still funny. I'm still good. I'm still
Now
cool.
he's losing his funniness.
Man, if I lose that too,
Dude, if you lose the funniness,
I'll just walk out.
you're going to have to just quit. If you lose the funniness and then you go, I don't know, but you know what? We're going to do pre-auditions for a new...
Yeah, for the second chair.
For the second chair on the Reasonable Doubt podcast.
If you replace me, don't say anything.
Just don't tell you and be like, yeah, we just stopped doing the podcast.
No, I just have someone else on.
Oh, all of a sudden?
All of a sudden.
Hand
And
you
this
the...
is Be rad or whatever.
Yeah.
And just be like, that's how it's always been.
And just hand you the recording and be like, can you edit that out?
Yeah, man, if I also lose the funny, I'll just like walk into the Thames and not get out.
Dude, you're not going to lose the funny. Don't worry.
I
love
man.
razzing you about the corporate slugness.
Yeah.
But it's because you guys, it's so efficient. It's not even fun anymore.
It's not fun.
Yeah, you're doing like 20 grand a day, not breaking a sweat. Fuck you guys. What is that bullshit? You're in there where you got screens. You're like, oh, I have 38 seconds to make this easier. And then you put it up and everyone's like, great job today, guys. We're all wonderful.
It's not a cult. There's some culty shit.
Yeah.
But I can recognize the cult stuff, and I stay out of it.
That's not true.
That is true.
Where's your knife roll been?
At home. Yeah, because I work with children. They don't get to touch my knife. And they will. Because they don't know they won't know what they're looking at.
Do they? Okay, here's a question with the corporateness. I am genuinely curious because it's highly efficient. It is like the machine of... It's, in my mind, kind of the... It is like... It's the factory of kitchens.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
how
much.
to...
It's an assembly line.
It's an assembly line. Is that how it's built? Like, how much cooking is going on? Where is the cooking?
The cooking happens during prep, really. The cooking happens all day, and then for dinner you assemble.
They're assembling.
You're
Heating,
assembling.
assembling.
You're heating, like you're cooking like burgers and shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, you use ovens and fryers and stuff. But anything that requires more than like skill, like anything that requires skill, like happens during the day.
Okay.
Getting it ready. Because everything is like scratch made.
Yeah. I know. I'll say this.
But
All
you're
the
doing
shit
it in-
talk aside, I love the company you work for.
Okay, thank you.
I do love it. And I go to their restaurant probably bi-weekly.
Yeah.
I go at least twice a month minimum. And
Yeah, you go
many
a lot.
weeks I'll go like 2 or 3 times a week.
I go again.
Yeah. Yeah, because I love the food and I like the beer. The service is always good. It's a great time. It's a nice restaurant, nice ambiance. I enjoy it.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's good. It's well done. The food's really well done.
There's no room to fuck up.
The
really.
duck wings are fucking phenomenally perfect. They like teeter on that edge of like if there's any more salt, it'd be salty, but it's not, so it's just delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pork belly, I like jizz my pants for pork belly sliders, and those are well done. Those are fucking
Yeah, they're really
ultra
good.
well done. Yeah, I like it.
Thanks. But yeah, it's like an assembly line. It's what it is. Most of what I bring to the table there is like the ability to get a room of people to do the same thing.
You know what I think is good? I think you're gonna walk away from this one day. Maybe you won't, but I think one day you'll walk.
Fucking better.
I think one day you'll walk away from it with extremely valuable experience of how to make things much more streamlined and efficient.
That's the reason I went.
Yeah.
Is to like
You need to learn, yeah, because unfortunately, there's a lot of value in being able to take a really good menu and then prep the living shit out of it so that you can assembly line and put out fucking 600 orders in a night in ease. Because there's some places
that you can't do that.
that maybe we've worked
That could not do that.
where that's fucking impossible. Impossible. Every order you're cooking, you're sauteing, and it's like, cool, it's good. That's a great model if you've got a 60-seat restaurant and you are putting out the highest quality ingredients and the highest quality dishes.
And your menu is priced appropriately.
And your menu is priced appropriately and you're doing perfection. But if you're not and you're putting out mid-quality GFS garbage and fucking it up,
Yeah, true.
you know what I mean? If you're doing that and then you're also taking fucking 10 minutes cook time per order, 20 minutes cook time per order, get the fuck out of here, man. That's not. If I'm waiting, if there's no one else in the restaurant and I order an entree and you take 20 minutes to bring me my entree because it got rung in right away and it's cooking for 20 minutes,
Yeah.
you better walk out with a fucking high quality piece of meat. My protein better be highest quality. I want my plating to be beautiful. There better be barrage and lavender fucking petals on my plate because that's the
You
time
better have
frame.
like an agar fucking
Yeah,
gelée.
you know what I mean? Like, it should come out looking beautiful. So this is where I get pissed off, is that places like where you work now, the plating comes out, it looks beautiful. The food quality is good. Everything's hot. Everything's tasty. Buns are fresh. I've eaten every item on the menu. Every single item I've eaten off the menu. I've never had a shitty tortilla. I've never had a dry bun. I've never had something not buttered. I've never had meat dry. I've never had meat overcooked or undercooked. The plating is also fucking beautiful every time it comes out, and there's care and attention put into everything that's placed on the plate. Why can you do that and give me 8 fucking items that I gluttonously order when I go in and I have 2 beers and I order 8?
I'll get one area.
I order half the fucking menu,
Hey, one of those,
and you
one
have
of-
it up for me in 12 minutes. And it's like, while there's 1,000 other people ordering, you have it up for me in 12 minutes. And you're like, here you go, bop, 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 and it looks perfect. But then I go to other places and I walk in and I'm like, yo, you can't serve me fucking slop and take 25 minutes to do it when I'm one of 2 customers ordering.
Yeah, and I
food.
paid out the ass for it.
And I paid out the fucking ass for it.
And I got a tip.
Yeah, like, get your shit together. You know who you are listening to this. You fucking know. Get your shit together. Serving me GFS garbage overpriced. Fuck right off.
I mean, yeah, I can tell. It's gotten to the point where if I go certain places, I can be like, wow, that's the GFS chicken finger. Like, I can recognize it because I can
Me
see
too.
it. Like, there's one place that does chicken and waffles
Yeah.
in town, and they do frozen chicken fingers as the fried chicken. That's fucking sacrilege.
That's not acceptable. If you're gonna do chicken and waffles, do it.
It's
well.
got to be like fresh breaded chicken.
Yeah.
Like fried chicken is easy
Yeah.
and it's fast. There's no reason to take a shortcut.
The other thing that I've noticed with shit like this, with the shortcutting, is like, if I'm going to, I eat a lot of honey.
Okay.
Quick preface: I like honey, and I consider myself a bit of a connoisseur with honey.
Yeah.
I
You're
try
not like a Billy B guy.
No. I only shop local for honey, and I can tell the difference between.
You can tell when
honeys.
different flowers are in season
Yeah.
by the taste of the honey.
100% Carolinian to like Black Forest. I know my honey like quite well.
Okay.
I'll go to places where they're doing chicken and waffles with, say, like a honey drizzle on them.
And you can tell it's fake honey.
And I'm like, really, man? I just paid like fucking
It's corn syrup.
$30 for... yeah, and it's like corn syrup Billy B's garbage.
On fucking chicken
Like-
fingers and frozen waffles.
Yeah, if you're... Yeah, on a frozen waffle. And I'm like, if you're a local restaurant, you're not corporate, it's excusable. You're trying to source for thousands and thousands of locations.
Yeah,
I
and it's got to
understand.
be
Whatever.
consistent.
Yeah, I understand that. You're getting through a supplier. If you're a small restaurant in a city, you're telling me you can't contact Hemans. You know, we have a local place that does tons of honey.
Yeah.
You can't contact one of these. We have, or what are they called, apiaries.
Mm-hmm.
We have apiaries around the city. You can't contact one of these guys for like quality sourced honey. You're charging
You could.
You're charging me $32 for chicken and waffles. The waffles are probably cheaper if you fucking make the batter yourself.
100% it is.
So then
It's laziness.
it's that, and then the chicken, like, you can't come up with a half decent. It's fucking three parts flour, 1 part cornstarch.
Yeah.
You know, season, pepper, like
Brine
salt,
it in
pepper,
buttermilk, and then splash it in that, and then into the fryer, and you've got fried chicken.
and
It
you've got
stays.
fried chicken. It's not that fucking hard, man. Ice bath it if you want. You'll get some really good shit. I love getting like a nice chunky if you ice bath it going between. But it's like, to see people not do that, and you're a small restaurant, that's when I go into your place and I go, I want you to fucking die. I hope your restaurant dies because you failed. You failed. You have no fucking integrity in what you're doing.
Yeah, well, like now, a lot of restaurants are going to fail because people are like you, and they're not going to put up with like subpar product or service anymore
For top dollar.
for top dollar because it is expensive now.
Yeah.
So only the good places are going to make it.
Yeah, and like, I'm sorry, but like, things are so goddamn expensive nowadays. I'll spend the extra $5 to know I'm eating high quality shit.
Yeah, for sure. Because like, what's $5?
What's $5?
If you're already spending 30, what's $5?
What's 35? Yeah, for me to walk down the street and go to the next best place.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I know you didn't want to do the kitchen talk.
That's fine.
And I'm trying to not to, but the food quality, I think, is a point of, it's a bone of contention for me because, like I say, like, you're a local business, you should be supporting other local businesses.
Yeah, you should be.
And I think that so many people, when I talk to people, are wising up a lot to the idea of like higher food quality.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, the general public, I think, is better at identifying good quality food.
Yeah. Well, there's also the public that goes out because there's a lot of the public that doesn't go out anymore and they just order in.
Yeah, true. I guess the Uber Eats crowd.
Yeah, COVID killed a lot of things.
Yeah.
And it also spawned a lot of awful things like Uber Eats, which I use, right? Like, I'm a hypocrite. I use it. But, like, man, has it killed what restaurants were.
Yeah.
Like, you used to be... Like, do you remember how good the service was when you ordered a pizza back in the day?
So
You ordered a
fucking-
pizza, like, for delivery, and the guy was, like, a cool guy, and he was, like, handed it to you at the door.
Be there
and
in,
was, like,
be there in
nice.
40 minutes or it's free.
Yeah, even less sometimes when you're
Yeah.
in the city. It was, like, 20 minutes.
20 minutes or it's free. It'll
And
be
it's
at
like
your door.
some 16-year-old on a scooter.
Yeah.
And he fucking made it.
Yeah.
Right? And then now it's just like some guy in a car throws your food at your door and walks away.
Literally. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck happened, man?
Yeah. Like
yeah,
that.
and not only that, a lot of places you go to order, like, because I'll try to not use Uber Eats. I'll call.
And they're just like, yeah, use Uber.
Or use Uber, yeah, or like go on Skip, or you go on their website to look up like order online, and it just sends you to like Skip the Dishes or DoorDash.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're fucking kidding me right now. This is how you're doing your business, like the
Yeah.
fuck.
Because why would they pay someone?
Yeah, I guess.
Why would they pay someone to be on staff when we can just let immigrants do it?
Yeah, just employ
Yeah.
a bunch
do you
of.
know how and it's gross. Do you know how fucking busy Uber gets when there's a snowstorm?
Oh, it's fucked.
It is like every single time I was working and we got a snowstorm, I'd be like, we're gonna be dead inside, but Uber's gonna go fucking crazy.
Yep.
And it does.
It does. And then not only that, you'll go out for a drive. It'll be like the shittest weather of the year. And I'll go drive to go grab something or whatever. Every car on the road
Has
is a
an Uber
Hyundai
light.
Elantra with a fucking Uber thing on. Everyone's driving Hyundai Elantras all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, I will say though, one time I was up in Blue Mountain and we got a freak snowstorm in like May
okay.
when we were up there. And I had just put the Summers on my car and they were bald.
Yeah.
Like I put Summers on bald Summers on a 2002 Civic. And we got like a foot and a half of snow and it was snowing hard. So we were like, fuck, we were supposed to go out that night. So we were like, well, shit, like we have no food in the house. We can't get to the store. We can't go out. Like, what do we fucking do? Called Domino's in town. And we were like, hey, I know it's fucked. Is there any chance you guys are delivering? They're like, oh, yeah. yeah, we're delivering.
Yeah.
They're like, where at? We're like, oh, we're like in one of these chalets. Like, no problem. Be there in 30. 22 minutes later,
They show
a
up with pizzas.
fucking 95 Toyota, like
Yeah.
champagne colored, just fucking swings around the corner sliding.
Yep.
Right? Front wheels fucking kicking snow. Like, we didn't clear the driveway because we thought we were going to meet him out at the road. Hops the fucking snowbank into the driveway. It's like a 16-year-old
Yeah, and he's
with
killing
pizzas. He's like, hey guys, have a little pizza party.
it. Yeah.
We're like, dude, you could have died. And he's like, I got more runs to make.
Yeah, well, he's out making money. People tip like a motherfucker on
And
those
we
nights.
tipped him like a motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
that guy probably made like $600
That night,
because
yeah.
everyone was probably doing what we did.
Like, holy shit, man, here you go.
You know, he like showed up to work and was like, do I have to? And his boss is like, that phone is about to fucking explode.
Yeah, you're gonna run hard tonight.
Yeah, don't turn the car off. Keep it running.
Yeah.
Because by the time you get back, I'll have another one ready
Yeah,
for
here's $50. Go fill up.
you. Yeah, go fill it up now.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a time you're not going to have time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy to think about. I mean,
Before times.
the before times, the fucking being able to walk around and go to, like, I remember probably close to 10 years ago being able to walk around and basically if you picked a restaurant in downtown that was alive, like if there was people in it, you'd walk in and have great food, great drink, good time. You know,
It wasn't crazy expensive.
it wasn't crazy expensive. You could sit at the bar if you didn't have a rezo, whatever, which I love doing.
Yeah, that's
Been
fun.
doing it my whole life.
I like sitting at the bar.
I love going in and sitting at the bar.
You know
Why the
why?
fuck would I get a reservation?
Like, I love going to a busy restaurant solo
Yeah.
and sitting at the bar and being the mysterious guy that no one's paying attention to because everyone's just paying attention to their table.
Now people look.
But I'll sit there and, like, swirl a cocktail for a while. And that'll, like, make me feel cool enough.
Yeah, I do that all the
I
time.
used to do that
I
at
love it.
fucking Church Key.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool spot.
It's a
to
good
do it.
spot. Good menu.
Good menu, great cocktails, everything. Just sit there, fucking. Don't go on my phone. Like, be in thought. You know,
That's a good idea.
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's
Turn
fun.
your phone off.
I would say like we should go do it, but it has to be solo.
You got to be alone.
You got to be alone because we'll
I've-
talk.
I've done it going in with buddies and gone and sat, and you just like, well, one of my buddies that used to cook at Tea Room.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
Me and him would go and just like sit down quietly and just sit there and not say a word.
You know what you used to do to me
What?
and our other friends? We would go to the bar and you'd sit somewhere else. Do you remember doing that?
No.
We would all sit on one side of the room. Like, everyone come in, we'd all sit, and you'd walk to the other side of the bar and sit down by yourself. And, like, sometimes you'd throw headphones in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to do that, and we'd be like, thought we were hanging out. You're like, in a minute.
Yeah. I need a
You'd just,
minute.
like, you'd sit there for, like, half an hour, and then, like, walk over and be like, hey, guys.
It's
Like,
because
yeah, hey.
it's because I've always had this thing that as a man, you need to take a fucking minute. You know, if you're gonna go to a bar, go there, collect yourself, collect your thoughts, sit down, have a drink, think about what you're gonna fucking do.
Yeah.
You know, Take a moment
Because
from your
Lord
day.
knows you're not getting a minute when you get home.
You're not getting a minute when you get home. Take a minute. Take a fucking moment from your day and think
Second,
about what the fuck is
What's
going
wrong?
on.
Why are you ignoring me?
Nothing.
What's going on? How's your day? Something
Yeah.
What can I do?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
You can't
You
say
wanna talk
nothing,
about
though.
it?
Even though if it's literally nothing, you just come in and you're like, nothing.
And then they get pissed.
Yeah,
And then now you're apologizing.
exactly. Now you're getting it.
And
Yeah. It's ridiculous behavior. I understand.
they just love you, and they want that's what they want.
So annoying.
That's what they want when they come home and sit there in silence.
I don't want
is
that,
They
though.
want you to be like, "What's wrong? Do you want to talk about it?" Because they do want to talk about it. That's all
They're
they
like,
want to do.
Well, if you're asking.
Well, blah blah, who you can't remember from my work, was talking to blah 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 at work, who you also don't know,
Yeah.
and they had this conflict that could be easily fixed within 5 seconds of talking. And you're like, "Well, did you say something?" Well, no.
No, I wasn't going to say something.
I wasn't gonna say something, but like she was talking about me to my boss, and I'm like, that's not even your department. So like,
Dude, this is triggering. I just tuned out instinctively.
instinctively you're like, shut
I was
up.
like, what are we,
You're like,
what are we talking about?
for dinner?
That was way too good of an impression.
I noticed that the oven isn't on, babe.
Oh, fuck, dude. You know what I bought? I
know
bought a
what?
squirt bottle. Speaking of the oven being on,
Yeah, you bought a squirt bottle.
I'm
like
stoked.
or like a.
Like a,
Oh, I got 2 more for you.
yeah, that's sick, dude. I'm going to go crazy with the
Yeah,
sauces
yeah.
and decoration.
You know what I like putting in it?
What?
Wasabi.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Then you can do like a.
I want to build it up, like pipe it out. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
it looks like a poop emoji, but it looks cool when it's wasabi. And
Yeah.
I don't even like wasabi,
Okay, fair enough.
but
It'd
it's
be hot.
decorative.
Yeah.
And no, I like. Okay, I've had real wasabi one time.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, and it's ruined the shit wasabi, like powdered wasabi that
Yeah.
you mix with water, because that's just like horseradish,
Fresh ground wasabi is phenomenal.
but it's like really hard to get,
Yeah.
and it's expensive,
And it's hot.
and it's
like
hot.
clear your fucking body hot.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
rail of gasoline. hot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's different, and it's like you gotta like grind it on this like special
On
plate.
the fucking plate with all the spikes.
Yeah, with all the spikes, you gotta, and then
Yeah.
it makes this like paste. But the powder stuff is like horseradish and food coloring, I think.
Yeah,
that's
I
all
think
it
so.
is.
It's green food coloring and fresh horseradish.
Yeah,
They
it
try to
just
get like
tastes-
spicy shit. It's not good. And they sweeten it a bit.
Yeah, it's
It's
not,
so weird.
and it just tastes like hurt.
Yeah.
Like real wasabi has like flavor to it. This
Yeah.
just tastes like the bad parts of it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's awful.
Do you, when you eat sushi, you eat pickled ginger?
Yeah, always
Yeah?
to clear my palate between.
That's what it. Yeah, I get that. That's what it's for, but I never do it.
Why?
I don't know. It's not.
It calms your stomach.
Yeah,
Calms your stomach, clears your palate. I love it.
maybe that's what I should do when it's like all you can eat sushi time.
That's how you do it. Oh, now I just want all you can eat sushi.
I want all you can eat anything. I haven't done an all you can eat thing forever.
Really?
Yeah, it's been so long. I
What
want
are you,
all
what are
you.
you doing tonight?
I got dinner on. Another night.
Do you want to go get all you can eat sushi? Fuck your dinner. Let's go get.
No,
Grab the girls. We'll go get all you can eat sushi.
No, she doesn't like sushi.
Dude, there's white people food galore. French fries and spring rolls.
Pringles.
Pringles.
They put Pringles in the sushi sometimes. You ever see that?
No, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's white people.
That's what
it's
white
like
people-
California rolls. You know how sometimes they'll do the like roll and then the last one's like the special piece?
Yeah.
There'll be like a Pringle in it.
What the fuck?
I want all you can eat wings.
You can't even get them anymore.
can't
The
get 'em
Roxbury
anymore?
used to be the last place that I ever knew that did them.
It was like you had to get a beer or a
Yeah, I
you had to
think
get a beer for
or
like 3
you might.
pounds or something like that.
No, I think you had to buy a pitcher,
Yeah.
and then you could do it. But I'd dummy them. $12, and it was served $15, and it was all you can eat. And
All
I'd
you
go
can
in
eat
there
wings.
and I'd eat
I'm
like
putting
8
down a
pounds.
minimum like 5.
Yeah,
On a bad day, I'm putting down 5 pounds of wings.
yeah.
No breading.
No, you just take your time, gently work your
Yeah.
way through them.
I got nowhere to be.
Next,
Yeah.
so we are going away.
We are going
The
away.
next time that you see us, oh, it's almost an hour, isn't it? Yeah.
We're
Okay.
getting close.
So
Yeah, next time when this episode comes out, we'll be leaving.
we will be leaving.
Yeah.
We will no longer be here,
We will no longer be in North America.
and we might
That's
not come back.
Yeah. So
We're taking Chef Ben. We're taking the Mullet Man. We're taking Brian.
yeah, taking lots of guys.
We're
The
taking
fellas.
yeah, the fellas.
This episode will be set to auto
It'll auto load.
come out,
Yeah,
but if nothing else happens after that,
we might die.
we might be dead. There's
We've-
bear. I was thinking last night. There's bears up there.
There's no way we would lose to a bear.
I
beat
would lose to a bear.
I
and
would
you
beat
guys
the-
would kill it.
I would beat the fuck out of a bear.
What if we came home with a bear?
Like a dead?
Yeah.
Maybe. I might. I'm bringing. my big
When are
knife
bears active?
now.
Is it now?
Now.
Fuck, it's now, isn't it?
Now, because
they're coming out of
and not
hibernation.
only that, now this is when they're most aggressive because they wake up and they're hungry. They want food. They wake up from hibernation and they're like, "Fuck, man, I've been sleeping. They want food right now."
No going on alone walks.
No, you go
You
as
go
a team.
with a team.
Yeah. I might bring bear bells and just strap them to the dummies.
Or bear bells.
It's a bell, so the bear knows you're coming, so you don't spook it.
Oh, because it'll probably, if it knows
It'll
you're
hear
coming,
you and then walk away. Yeah.
but if you happen upon it.
Yeah, I've happened upon bears before, and it's really, really fucking scary.
I know, I'm scared of bears.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've talked about this.
I'm
That you're scared of bears. I'm
yeah.
not scared of the bears. I would punch a black bear right in the fucking mouth.
Yeah, and I understand that black bears are less scary.
No, they're more scary than grizzlies, I think.
Really?
Yeah, they're more aggressive and ballsy. Grizzlies, if you'll see them far away, and you just don't go near them.
I heard like grizzlies like don't have a retreat though. Like if you bop a black bear, it'll back up. won't
No,
it?
it'll fight you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I'm losing.
It's gonna try to maul you. But I mean, they're smaller. A grizzly, yeah, like I guess you can posture at a grizzly.
I thought you could posture at a black bear.
No. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't expose my belly. I'm getting ready to fight him. Grab a stick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck this
Go for the
motherfucker
eyes.
up. Time. Yeah, it's go time. You're getting in a fight.
Oh fuck.
Grizzlies, you can posture. And you yell. And they'll charge you. Sometimes they'll charge and they'll get really close. And you just fucking scream or like let off a shot. And they'll back off and walk away. Usually they only charge you if they have cubs with them. If they have cubs, you might be just fucked with a grizzly bear. The other thing you can do, if you do get attacked, is that you just go in the fetal position and it'll fucking rah, 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 and then it'll leave. Once it lets out a little anger, it'll blow off some steam and it'll leave.
Yeah, you're supposed
A
to like
black
cover
bear?
your organs in like the back of your
Yeah,
neck,
and,
right?
and go into a little fetal position. If you do that with a black bear, it will fucking eat you.
Yeah, it'll just eat you.
It'll just be like, cool, you're going to be a bitch about this? I'm eating
And
your
you know,
ass.
they start eating your asshole.
Yeah, and
where they
work.
start
They try to eat the
soft
organs.
bits.
Yeah.
Wolves do that too, don't they?
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah, so like,
I mean, you're like, oh yeah, now it's time for a fight. I don't know if it's like if I had to fight a 6'8" guy with knives.
knives for hands.
Knives for hands that I can't knock out of his hand.
Yeah, but they're not that big. Like a lot of bears, especially the ones.
Standing up?
Yeah, they're gonna be like my height. A lot of the ones that are in fucking around people are younger. So they're typically smaller. They're gonna be like 200-300 pounds.
Yeah, that you're just describing a fight I lose.
Like, I think I could fuck one up. I think I would get really, really badly hurt and have wicked scars for the rest of my
Yeah,
life.
you might like lose a limb.
Yeah, but I think I
Well,
guess that's the end of the
that's the
podcast.
end of the fucking fire alarm. Are you kidding me?
Thank you very much,
Thank
folks.
you very much.
We're gonna burn down to the fucking ground. If you don't see us again, it's because we died, and it's been a pleasure doing this podcast for you.
Thank you very much. I can't believe this is how the podcast.
Stay reasonable.
Keep down. We love you. Good night. Was that you cooking?
No. Building alarm.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast, that is a good place to find yourself.
That was a